that was the Netherton Tunnel. Hello and welcome back to another video. And well, today this was meant to be a trip with Brendan Explores, but he's got a cold. He's just not feeling very well, so he's cancelled the trip. But he hasn't cancelled it because nobody cancels on me. I'm just going to go ahead with it anyway. I don't know, I mean, I won't be up to scratch with the cookery or anything like that, but you know. Anyway, we've got a storm coming in, and I won't hype that up in the thumbnail, obviously. But we are going to go into the Peak District and discover a few little treasures along the way. It's I think it's mate 7:17 at the moment in the morning. Our first stop is just outside Leek in Staffordshire, and that is to go and find a sort of World War II relic, right, dating from 1943, and I'm not sure whether I can get access to it. There's a reason that I can't get access, might not get access to it. It depends if there's a red flag up. Anyway, red flags mean danger. Well, we just stopped at Morrisons just to fuel up a little bit, see how we're getting on. And the journey will continue. We're not too far away. We're in Leek at the moment, which is in the Staffordshire Moorlands. Hi guys, and welcome to another video. I am in the Staffordshire Moorlands. No, I'm not. I'm in the Peak District now, and I am here in this beautiful tundra. Now, where I am at the moment is here. Now, this is a military firing range, okay? When the red flag is flying, don't enter. But I am going to enter. Let me just check the van's nice and secure. I am going to enter because up here is something that I want to see. Now, up here on these moors is a military relic, okay, from the past, and it's something we're going to go and take a look at. It's brutally cold, it's windy. What more could you have than that, hey? All the ingredients. But we're going to head along this track here, and it should open up a little bit into a area. But this particular area, which is called Upper Hume, is actually used for the military for testing out weaponry and things like that. So it is actually a military training area, so to speak. But we're not going to let that put us off, because a lot of people come up here because of what's up here. So I've just come into a split in the path now, and looking down now, I think we've got to sort of head towards that building down there, and it is sort of near that. I suppose you're just going to follow the footprints. So we're coming down now to some sort of training building here. Now, I know what we're looking for is just a little bit further down. These are used for training, these are, almost definitely. These bleak looking buildings. Look. They're all actually all similar. Oh, you can just about start to see it now. Look, it's just there in the backdrop of those Ramshaw rocks there. It's kind of camouflaged there with all of the brown there, but there it is. Let's go further and have a look. So there we have it. On the Upper Hume training range, the Ram Mark II. What a great find. So this is a Kangaroo Ram Mark II. Canadian in origin. And a number of these were converted into armoured personnel carriers or manufactured as that. But you can see it's a bit of evidence. Apparently this is quite rare, this one is. But check it out, let's have a little closer look at it. So we can see, can't we, that a lot of the guide wheels this side have complete and utterly disintegrated, and there's massive shell holes all over it. And again, you've got the back, you've got some gubbins and stuff in the back here. And then here you've got one of the tracks is still on there, look. Well, sort of on it. But yeah, these were known for their manoeuvrability in fields. They were pretty damn good movers. But what a piece of kit, eh? Right here in the middle of nowhere, eh? The Kangaroo Ram Mark II, eh? 1943. And it was first sold to Australia. They were the first ones to have it. But what a nice find, eh? Out here in the middle of nowhere. There you go, so you can see it from the top here. There's the turret there. We are literally in the middle of nowhere. So here I am inside an armoured personnel carrier from 1943 in the Peak District. So here you go, that's what it looks like inside it. You can see all of the gear workings and everything there, and you pop his head out of there. Look. But look at the bullet marks, look, of how they penetrated this. It's crazy. That was pleasant. Nice bit of snow. Oh yeah, you know. Anyway, we're off to our next destination now, which isn't too far away. It's a place called Ludge Church. Wanted to go here for a while. I'm not sure if I'm crazy doing this in this kind of weather. I don't know. But you know, you never know, do you? Right, we're back to the van now. We're back to the van and... oh, what a nice place. Well, cold and snowy. What more do you want? Let's get off to our next destination. So we're actually travelling through the Roaches now. This is the sort of back end of the Roaches. The Roaches is kind of to the left, but this is the road that takes us to Ludge Church. You can see there's plenty of snow about today. Well guys, we are at the what we call the Grad Batch car park, okay, which is in the Peak District, sort of where the Roaches is. It's one of the car parks for the Roaches, and we're not here today to go and see the Roaches. We're here today to go and find Ludge Church, which, to be fair, isn't too far away from here. I don't know exactly where it is, but I imagine we're on the right road, so we're going to head over. So the question is, what is Ludge Church? Well, I don't exactly know at the moment, but we will find out. We are literally now, so we are coming down towards the mill. which is just down here, and Lodge Church is on the other side, where you can see that kind of woodland sort of backdrop there. So there's a bit of a walk to it. There's no denying that. But Mr. Horse is enjoying himself in the field. The snow has turned to rain, but we've got a lovely river down there babbling away, which must be for the mill. But it is very hilly here, so I've got this feeling that what goes down must come up, so to speak. So it looks like we're at the bottom now by the mill. So yep, there's the mill there. You can see it's a lovely building. And then we've got a lovely old sort of farmhouse there, look. That's nice. So we can start to see now, you've got the mill and then the water here as well. Here's just a little tip for my viewers. Now the car park that I've just walked across, you can park there for Lodge Church. Not a lot of people know because it looks like a private driveway, but you can park down there, but park with respect, guys. Now the mill itself is now a nice coffee shop. So I've seen the sign that says the footpath to Lodge Church, so we're heading in the right direction, thankfully. It looks like a bit of a hill climb for me. As we come up here, so this is like I say, Grad Batch. Okay, it's more of a venue, it looks like now. So here we go up these icy steps, or compacted snow more like. Oh, lethal. Oh yeah, glad I haven't got my shoes on that I had when I was at Derwent. Flipping out, look at this, guys, it's literally sheet ice here, look. Oh my god, this is not good. I'm not even going to entertain that. So, plan being, walk along the fence. It's like an ice skating ring, look. Bloody hell. Oh, look at it. Oh my god, literally, it's literally run down there, look. It's run down there into... Well, actually, here's a nice skating rink, look. Down there, but yeah, so I'm very gingerly coming across this. Oh yeah, what have I got? A choice of brambles to walk through. Looks like many people have chosen this not so slippy route. Looks like it recovers a bit. God, that ain't great, is it? Looks like it's recovering now. Yeah, the alternative is it's getting snagged by brambles. Hey, I'll tell you what, things I do for this channel. There we go, I'm on some sort of defined footpath now. And so yeah, so why are we going to Lodge Church? Well, I've seen it many times, right? Pictures of it, and it looks pretty damn cool. It looks like a mini gorge, or people have likened it to being like sort of almost Jurassic. I think it's just like a big slither in the rocks. And, well, let's just say we'll see. I'm a bit of a selfish bugger, really, because I like to have things like that to myself, really. But I know I'm not. And I'm going to have to crawl past people and all that sort of jazz. But we will see. We shall see. As you look to the front, if you look to the front, a few other people there who are making their way over there. Well, they coming back this way. You can see now we're just heading down now. We're going to go over the brook, which is there. So best make a start on it then, hadn't we? Hey. So this looks like just a massive woodland escarpment on the edge there. So I look forward to seeing what's at the top. I'm telling you now, right, Brendan Explores would not have done this. This is a brutal hill climb. Icy, with snow, rocks sticking out everywhere. Brutal. So we come to a junction in the path now. It's telling us to go this way. So you can see there, It just says on that sign Ludge Church up this way, so that's where we'll carry on heading up. So we've come up a little bit higher up at the ridge now, and we're sort of walking along the ridge towards Ludge Church. I don't quite know what to expect actually, but do you really have to watch your footing? Well, here we are. This is the entrance into Ludge Church. It's a little bit obscure, but if you come through the entrance here, all we've got to do is turn left and go down the steps. Just see there where that piece is just literally separated from that there, and then erosion does the rest of the work completely. But we'll take another walk through, so we'll go back through and have a look at it in a little bit more detail. Okay, so in terms of people coming here, I would say not disabled friendly in any kind of way, but actually it's not, but it isn't anything like major rock climbing is required or anything like that. What I can see here, you can see that literally it's just a split, literally a split, but it hasn't actually, you can see it's almost subsided and split away. Isn't it funny that geology gives us these little treats here and there and there to people to come and enjoy? Well guys, I'm just going to try and get down this precarious bit here. This is like lethal with the ice. So my recommendation is, however beautiful it is, it's probably best not to come here this time of year, because it's a nightmare. I mean, you check these steps out, right? Look at them, packed with ice. Job's a good one. But yeah, check it out. So, as I was explaining what happened, you got these two would have been joined together at some point, and what's happened is seismic movement has literally split this apart, split this completely apart, sort of creating this cutting down the middle. So, you know, that's quite interesting. But, I mean, you look at it, it almost like it's been almost quarried out, if you like. Well, what can I say? Someone said it's like Jurassic Park. I think I can probably get that, definitely. I don't think a T-Rex running through here would be that much out of place, really. But what a great geological relic, really, that something like this that's left. It's crazy when you walk through it, it's just here, isn't it? Well guys, that is Ludge Church done and dusted. I was quite a little surprised that was. Literally, you go down them steps, turn around that corner and job's a good one, and there you are in Jurassic World. I hope you enjoyed that. Off to the next location now. This is not for the faint-hearted, anyone who wants to come and find this. And especially Brendan Explores will not be able to find, he wouldn't be able to get up here. Oh, you see, there you go. That's that done and dusted. Now I've got the long arduous walk back to the car park, which actually I haven't got a clue where that is. Well, there's one ticked off the list now, eh? There's one ticked off the list. Ludge Church, a bit of a mission to get here. Slippy as anything, but absolutely spot on. Really, really good. I recommend though, The only one recommendation I make is that come in the summer, you won't break your neck then, because it is rather precarious. Okie dokie, let's get on to our next location of our mini Peak District trip. Hello and welcome to the spa town of Buxton, and we're in the Peak District, and a lot of people will wonder, well, what's actually Buxton famous for? Well, if I turn you around, I'll show you. It's this, Buxton Water, okay? There you go, still well in operation, and we will probably just get that tasted later on. But there, yeah. But I wonder if Buxton Water is still bottled and sold here. But anyway, this guy's going to fill up here, look. Look at that, he's got all his bottles there, all the authentic Buxton bottles. Anyway, Buxton always reminds me a little bit of Bath, okay? But it's got that kind of Bath look about it, hasn't it? So you can see there, look, you can see this beautiful crescent here. That stretches around here, and it's also got a bit of a visitor centre here as well. So let's go and have a little look in here. So you can see here, look, you can see where it's coming from there. So this tells us a little bit about the story of the water, okay? So this is actually an original, like a pump room, if you like. And this was a big thing in the Victorian time. So this is what they class as thermal water that rises from the ground. So this was opened by the 8th Duke of Devonshire, this water, and this would have been just something. I mean, that's quite unique, isn't it? But there it is, in its purest form. And then it's in this beautiful building here as well. But yeah, so it's you can see here the little bottles. So that's obviously St Anne's Well there. But yeah, so this is quite a nice ornate building, almost like marbled effect. But yeah, so this is like the outside of it, and you can see it's almost square with this here. So this is St Anne's Well, it's called, look. So as we go along, we got over here, we've got Buxton town centre. So let's go and have a little look at that. So here's a little map. You can see here the crescent there, and right at the centre of it, we've got this St Anne's Well and this crescent and what have you. You can see as well over this side we've got gardens that run down. We've got gardens that run down there, and then a nice little sort of park there. And then over here behind is this building here, which is the Buxton Elite College, the biggest stone dome apparently, whatever that is. Anyway. So you can see now, this is the sort of high street area and the road coming through. The Grove Hotel is over there. It's a lovely milepost here, look. 167 miles, Buxton to London. And all of that peace and quiet is ruined, or the tranquility is ruined by that plane coming into land at Manchester. Just over the road there, you can see the old Buxton baths there, and they would have originally been fed by the spring water. The other thing is not a lot of people know that this area was first settled, but the settlement was by the Romans initially, who first came here for the water. Very much doubt that there's actually a baths in there anymore, but it's now a nice shopping arcade. No arcade is complete, shopping arcade is complete without a Victorian cast iron veranda like this. We got an original bank here, look, that's now turned into a pub. It's funny how these sort of buildings repurpose themselves. So everything's in here in this sort of an area there. So we've got the bank and we've got a courthouse there, the old courthouse. Okay, look. And then we're at the back of the crescent, look. And how beautiful do they look from here? So then we've got St Anne's Well Water Pump Room for Devonshire Hospital patients only. So it looks like it was used, the water was used for medicinal purposes for the Devonshire Hospital. Now, as we come across the road now, we're starting to see the big dome, look. And this is one of the largest domes. So anyway, there's that dome. It is absolutely huge. Look at it. So as we come down there, beautiful church in the background, the old clubhouse, and then the most famous Buxton Opera House. So it would not be a little town like this without its own gardens. So let's actually have a look. So literally it's got its own gardens, look. So let's have a little look at this. So it's saying that the Pavilion Gardens was 3.5 million to restore it. And this plaque was unveiled on March 2023. So it actually was redone in 2023. So you can see somebody's playing Natalie and Bud here in the background. Wow, look at this place. It just keeps going, there's loads here to see. Great place, I think, to just come and chill out and have a look around. Definitely could do with a day here. So we've got this big building here, look. Not sure what this is, it's all glass. Oh, there's some sort of entertaining space, look. God, that dome is incredible. So right adjacent to that now is the park, as you can see. But check it out. Well, there's a little look around a few little places in Buxton you might want to see. Just a little, quick jazz around. but definitely worth coming for a visit over a few days or something, or maybe just a day trip. But it's actually a decent place. There's a lot to do here, I'll give it that. Anyway, there's only one thing to do now, isn't there? Only one more job left, and that's to taste the water. So here we are. So let's get these bottles filled up. Turn you around. There we go. Right, I've got to try and do this one-handed now, you know. Right, so there we go. There's the one. There's the one. And two. Maybe it needs to go in my fridge a little bit. Okay, and the final one. The final one. Look at that. Hey, look at that. And the final one. Fills the bottle up quite quick, you know. Look at it. I wonder if it's actually recycled around there, right? I wonder if it's recycled, because it's literally just going down there, or does it just go down the drain and that's it? Well, I don't know, but it's actually warm water. Oddly enough, it's warm. I grab my bottles. There you go. That's the Buxton spring water. Hey, there you go. The well of living waters. Well, you didn't expect me to come here and not get any water, did you? That's not going to happen, is it? So from Buxton, we say goodbye and head to our next destination. Hey guys, thank you for watching. If you've got this far, I appreciate it. Thank you for joining me on this amazing wintry trip into the Peak District. If you'd like to leave a comment or a like, or even better, subscribe to the channel, you'll know when the next episode is coming out. Thank you for watching, guys, and I really do appreciate your support. And until the next video, which might be a couple of weeks till the next part of this comes out, I hope you have a pleasant weekend. Take care.